What's up, Pre-Dawn Death family, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out at the local range for, I don't even know why I'm out here. It is freezing cold today. I'm out here because I wanted to give you guys a first look at the Feyachi RDS-27 pistol red dot. Yes, so the Feyachi RDS-27 pistol red dot, I'm not quite sure about, but I needed kind of a budget-friendly optic to mount on this beautiful Ruger 1022. Now this is the eagle version. See, it's got a beautiful eagle engraved on it with the wings up front. So I just needed a kind of a budget-friendly optic to mount on a Ruger 1022. For me, I am kind of a red dot snob. I like the Leopold, you know, Delta Point Pro, the RMR kind of stuff. But if you think about putting a $600, $400 optic on a $400 gun, it doesn't make sense to me. So this is just kind of an out-of-the-box first look kind of thing. So the Feyachi, what are the features? It has multi-coated lenses. It has 10 brightness settings. And it actually has the RMR footprint, which is really nice. It has auto shut off after 8 minutes, and then it is shake awake. What are my affiliations with Feyachi? Nothing, and there never will be. So last year they actually contacted me and said, hey, Pre-Dawn, do you want to review some of our products if we send them to you? And I respectfully declined because I'm not a bench review kind of guy. I looked at their stuff and I was like, I don't want to review that shit. And by shit, I mean, I just don't want to review their products. So, come to now, this is not my rifle. I borrowed this from a very, very nice lady. And she had trouble with this American, or Eagle model has a brass front sight. And it is really hard to pick up like in brighter daylight. So, I had to pick up a red dot for her. One thing I do notice right out of the box that I like is it has the battery tray on the side so that you don't have to take the optic off to change the battery. It has kind of your standard up and down settings. It has 10 brightness settings, like I said. I don't know how I'm gonna like it. It has so this, if you were to compare this to, like, say, the Strike Industries, the Vortex Defender line. They have the Vortex Defender CCW, the SL, I think, is the next one up, and then the XL. This one is right in the middle, it seems like. I'm not going to give you any dimensions on it because it's cold as shit out here today. But it's not a micro red dot. It doesn't look like a micro red dot, but it fits right on this. The window is a nice size. The other thing I noticed is when I went to shut it down, you hold the down button for 3 seconds or something, and instead of just being instant off, it almost tricks you a little bit. It dims down and then dims down. It reminds me of some other, and everything's made in China, don't get me wrong, but it reminds me of some other Chinese kind of red dots or things that I've seen where it's almost like the off button doesn't kill the voltage right away. So we'll see how long the battery lasts in this. In the box, they include an RMR plate. They include all the wrenches you need. They include 2 batteries and then a little condom, you know, to put on top, which I throw away immediately, of course. But it's nice that they at least include 2 batteries. That's kind of cool. So I'm just gonna, as first impressions, straight out of the box, I did zero it. So I took a few shots and zeroed it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of plinking. I got a couple little balls out there that you're not gonna probably be able to see, but I'm just gonna rip some rounds off. It is 23 degrees out here and 25-mile-an-hour winds, so I kind of wanted to see how it would work in really cold weather since I live in an area where there is really cold weather. So let's load it up and have some fun. Well, I did notice right off the bat that at least that there's no like starburst effect. And for you who don't know what starburst effect is, sometimes when you get cheaper red dots, like even the Vortex Strike Fires, even on medium settings, instead of the dot looking really, really crisp, it looks kind of starbursty. And this, it actually looks like a pretty tight red dot. All right, let's see what we can do here. Well, got a jam from the Uger. Aye. Come on, Ruger. Knock it off now. Holy cow, I can't even feel my fingers after the first mag. You don't need to load that one up, Caitlin. I'm just going to shoot 2 mags. We're just out here just to try out this red dot and kind of sight it in. And I figured I would bring you guys with another jam from the Ruger. For some reason, out of these Ruger BX-25 mags, which are the most reliable mags in my opinion for the Ruger, they still give me a problem. And maybe this Uger just needs to be oiled. I haven't cleaned it, I haven't taken it apart. It's almost brand new out of the box. So it's either the Ruger or it's the mags. I'm assuming it's the mags because it, I'll hold this right here for a minute. I'm assuming it's the mags because the rounds are not coming up out of the mag quick enough. It's probably because it's so damn cold out here. Boy, that dot is crisp. I'm going to show you quick what the dot looks like from my perspective, and then I'll let you get back to your day. So I think this is the medium brightness setting. It's hard to, you know how it is. It's hard to get red dots on camera. So medium brightness setting, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the dot is actually really, really crisp. Makes for easy target acquisition. It is a 2 MOA dot, so it's a real fine point dot. Thanks so much for coming out and checking out just this kind of first look at the Feyachi RDS-27 pistol red dot. I'll let you know in the future how it goes. I mean, do I consider this a combat optic? I don't. But how many of us are going to actually be in combat? Would you take this to Afghanistan or somewhere and use it on your rifle or pistol? I'm not sure yet. What I like about the Leupold is it has an extra piece of metal over the top with an air gap in the middle. So if you're like me and you like to drop your pistols on top of the red dots, that air gap kind of creates a buffer to not break the lens. So it's kind of a, it's nice that it's impact resistant because there's that air gap there. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya next time.